Hey guys, it's Ty coming to you from KE Issaquah location. As you can see in the back, we got the TrackMan machines in Pacific Northwest Golf Academy. Since the gym's closed down, or a little bit, actually not closed down, but a little bit quieter right now, I thought it would be a good time to cut a video for you, just based on some basic health, golf, and fitness stuff that kind of all intertwines. Most of it I've gone through, so I'm just speaking from experience, and a lot of it's just common sense stuff. The first one is to know your body. And not to overdo it. Recently, I thought it would be a good idea to knock out a pretty significant leg day and then hop in the bay back there and get fitted up for some irons, which is the equivalent of an hour of heavy swinging. It did not go well. I should have known better. The average person should probably take about 48 hours in between your last workout and when you're going to play. Obviously, some of you are conditioned to be able to turn it around quicker. But if you can, try and take 48 hours. If you're going to work out the day before, keep it light. Do mobility stuff. Don't hammer your glutes and your core, which brings me to my next point. Keep in mind that when you swing your golf club and you're out on the course, it's an explosive movement. Little chips and putting, obviously not. But when you're in the tee box and you're out in the fairway and you're loading up and you're taking a full swing, that's an explosive movement. Glutes, core, if you're doing it right, amongst other things. So just keep in mind when you're out there, if you're walking, you could be doing anywhere from 5 to 8 miles of walking, and then you're going to incorporate in those explosive movements. Think of it this way. Every swing could be a burpee. So if you add that up and you add that on top of your walking, that's a pretty significant workout. That's a hike plus burpees. If you're taking the cart, a little bit different deal. But still, keep in mind that your golf swing is an explosive movement. You need those muscles if you want to perform the way that you're going to. So just keep that in mind. 48 hours rest. If not, try and keep it light the day before. Work on mobility. Don't go too hard. When you're out on the course, know which muscle groups you're working. Focus on not overdoing it. And just staying in your wheelhouse. Stay in the pocket, as they say. Third thing that seems kind of obvious, but I run into this problem all the time. I get out on the course, I feel like I'm dragging a little bit, so I want a caffeine hit. Caffeine's probably not a good idea when you're out on the course. Obviously it makes you jittery. It doesn't really do too much to me with my normal swing, but where you'll find it is when you get up on the green and you're standing there and you're standing over a putt. That's when you can kind of see, hey, I might be a little shaky or that caffeine's really getting to me. So maybe instead of just jacking up the caffeine, do water instead. Obviously a lot of people need their caffeine to get going. I'm a guy who takes a soda a day at lunch. And if your body's conditioned to take the caffeine and you consume caffeine on a regular basis, you can keep your normal routine. If you need a coffee in the morning, then you go out and play. But if I was advising someone, I would tell them try and cut back and lay off the caffeine maybe an hour or two before tee time. All right, so just to recap, know your body. Don't abuse it before you head out to the course. It's fall. We're all trying to get back into the weight room. Do some stuff that we neglected throughout the pandemic. Well, the weather was nice. Don't be focused on getting your workout in right before your round. Get your round in and then focus on your workouts after. Know which body parts you're working, number 2. You're really going hard on glutes and core if you're swinging properly, which are major muscles. So take care of them. Know that when you're out on the course, and just monitor that. And then obviously the third one, watch your intake on caffeine, obviously some other things, and just try and hydrate as much as you possibly can. Water is good for the body under any circumstances, so let's just not overdo it by throwing other stuff down our throat when we're out on the course without hydrating up. All right, just a couple little things there I thought might help, nothing too groundbreaking. Enjoy the rounds while the sun's still out, and I'll talk to you soon.